let's clutch out Tripoint Smash. Dan sitting on the winner's side of Grand Finals, facing against the Ravenking.
Yeah, so
that clutched out losers.
Interesting. Swordy versus a character that said they struggled against Swordies, but this isn't like this Swordy is not like most Swordies though. No, he's kind of slow, but he's also kind of strong. He's got the sauce. So basically.
All right, just to give you guys reference, if you are just joining us right now, we are at Tripoint Smash number 65, I believe, and we are in Grand Finals. This is Dan, Super Dan, is actually in winner's side of Grand Finals. Ooh, actually coming off at a really solid start. And if you guys didn't know, Dan was able to take winner's finals over Ravenking 3-1. So let's see if Ravenking's able to get a comeback here.
Yeah, I mean we've seen that Ravenking knows a thing or two about comebacks.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's just go with that.
And he can put his words where he can, I don't know.
He can put his mouth where his money is.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it was.
His money may be in first place tonight.
I don't know. He wants some money. He wants the trophy. He wants the graphic. But Dan is going to make it a very hard challenge for to get there.
That forward air is the scariest thing in this game. Change my mind.
Good way with the back air. Great punish. Now at 104. This is something that's like, wow.
Ooh, excellent spacing. I would not doubt that Ravenking saw that one coming.
I think this is something that Dan is taking a huge advantage of.
Ooh, just waiting for the clap. The 5-star.
Something Dan is taking a huge advantage of is the juggle opportunity you can have with that. Like, he's a heavy.
He's a thick guy, yeah.
Yeah, so like you can get a ton of damage, especially as a Mario, very neutral character, very, up airs, up tilt, up Bs, damage over damage, and I think that's what Dan is doing very well here over Ravenking. But
how did that kill? See, I saw it coming.
All right.
Sorry, I have this weird thing with commentary where I see things a couple seconds ahead of time.
He can read the future, even though he's an S-man.
Shout out to the future.
Ooh, tries to go for the back air, not able to quite get it though. I love the tomahawk attempt, but Dan staying very persistent, gets the juggle.
Oh no, that's
not able to quite get it.
He's got a couple more percentages to go.
This is even. Ravenking brought it back. It's just going to be a matter of how they can punish.
Oh, I saw that back air from a mile away, and that's not just because of my future vision.
All right, gets the back air, not able to quite get the flood to connect. Ravenking with a neutral. Get up! Wow, way to run up shield. Just stay safe. All right, bot builder looking for this kill right now. Gets his back throw. Very high recovery once again from Ravenking. Tries to go for the up air, not able to quite get it. Air dodge. Back to the neutral.
Up there, it might have caught him from the back.
Oh my God, what a patient play! What a patient play! This is going to benefit him so well.
All right, flood.
Ryan once again off stage.
That was great patience.
Wow,
oh my gosh, he knew he'd get bopped
back.
Up tilt could decide it all.
Which one?
Oh, that one.
That's not
did I say up tilt? I'm an F tilt, my bad.
That was so anticlimactic. God dang it.
Hey, I was half right. It was a tilt. Your skills were up tilt.
Again, one of the craziest comeback players you will ever see in this game.
Oh, yeah. Ravenking doesn't pull any punches when he's trying to win that sick
Of course he doesn't pull any punches. He has a big old sword that'll do it for him.
Oh, yeah. Hey, fun fact about swords. Did you know the heaviest ones run like 5 or 6 pounds, dude? I'm not even joking.
In real life or this game?
Yeah, in real life. Swords are only like 5 or 6 pounds. Like
you gotta wield it correctly.
Two-handed swords are 5 or 6 pounds.
Well, yeah.
It's like I thought they'd be like
12.
Anyway, Ravenking's got a heavy sword. He also got a heavy brain, man.
I'm not gonna lie, kind of clinched on that forward air.
Nah, I respect that. I too have bodily tendencies to react to situations that seem less favorable for one player than another in this game.
All right, Dan's doing a really good job of keeping this first stock.
Ravenking flying, dude! He flies! He's flying! There he goes! And it hit him!
Oh my God!
Let's go!
Nice patience from Ravenking, staying in the shield, waiting for the up smash, and now gets a great punish.
Oh, he's fine.
Still is able to make it back, but that back throw able to clutch the stock out.
So
goes for a little bit too much risk there and gets the punish for it. 88 though on Dan. Gonna be pretty interesting going into the second stock. He wants to get as much damage as he can without losing this one.
Oh my gosh, it's Nair Fever. Nair Fever, Mouth Fever? Yeah, no, this is Nair Fever.
Nair Fever. All right, down tilt in the air dodge. What the heck? What is this movement? Yeah. Oh my god.
Does Ike is the best character? Ooh,
oh
my gosh, these juggles are insane. Back forward. If that forward or hit, I would have cried.
All right, trade with the grab and the up.
How did that kill? Are you joking me?
Did not kill.
Oh.
That killed? What?
Sorry, sometimes my future vision is inconsistent. Sometimes it's faster than, yeah, I don't know.
All right, video game crowd cheering for their boy Ike, and Ravenking definitely wanted to come up with this comeback, but here comes Dan. Gets the grab, changes the momentum a little bit.
Oh, he's just tumbling, man. He's good.
Ooh, tries the Nair, but unfortunately, a little misspacing.
All right, I'll be using that super armor to put Dan in a less advantageous position than he was in seconds prior. Oh, nice grab tech. I would have done the same thing.
Kappa.
All right, one Nair could once again decide it all, and by all of it, I mean like.
For both of them too, as well. Little tip from the up air, actually going to take that stock, and now Ravenking going into his last one. Was able to clutch out the first game, but now has to stay super persistent, especially with this counter pick on Smashville, which something I haven't really talked about is just Dan was the one to counter pick the Smashville, which is really interesting.
Yeah, but it's working out. Yeah,
for right now, I think it is. And wow, what a conversion!
That's cool. I think that's the coolest looking follow-up from that. I would have gone for the jab lock, but I'm also not a Mario main.
I think it was one of those things he wanted to get damage over, again,
yeah,
how much you want to risk.
Damage over potential kill.
Exactly. And at this point, Dan doesn't need to risk anything. He's at 2 stocks ahead. He's over 2 stocks ahead at this point. Has Ravenking in the disadvantage. All he needs to do is just clutch it out.
Which can be easier, which is a lot easier said
than
done.
A lot easier said than done. 100% agree. So
I had a couple sets like that today.
Wow, he's just not finding anything with his flood, yeah.
Alright, just using Ether to, he did the thing. That's basically all he did. Oh.
What a punish! Oh! What a punish!
That was a meaty F smash.
1-1 going into game number 3. Smashville, definitely a good counter pick. Definitely one I didn't really think of, because, like, that's a stage I could very much see Ike getting a ton of benefit from. So, what a clutch plays coming out from Dan. Both of them very much enjoying Grand Finals, as you can see, in the player cams. And now, I guess it's just a matter of Ravenking able to land the spacing that he needs to. I'm very tired, chat. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't worry. I'm tired, too. When I get tired, my commentary goes up, like, 60% points. So it's like... I'm at base I'd say like a 45. So right now I'm operating.
We'll use 10% of my power.
Yeah, right. No, that's in bracket. Not today. Earl brought me up to like 15.7 because this is
all right, here comes a juggle of the Nair to extend that.
That move is very picky about how it kills, and that was not a situation in which it wanted to. I love that patience in the air though. That's a hard place to be patient.
Great Nair read. Seeing that, like, Dan was still able to be vulnerable there.
Ravenking's making me want to play Ike again. Not in bracket.
Ike is so fun.
Ike's so crazy, dude. I love him.
Ike is surprisingly, like, Ike is one of those, like, characters that is really good for beginner level, like, people who are
level Nairs.
Beginner level Nairs, but, like, this is something we talked about earlier with Lucina, is that Lucina is one of those characters that is very easy on paper, but to be able to use them in such a way that can get you to grand finals, like with Ike, to change the kind of topic a little bit, just shows how good of a player you can be, how good you can mix up things like tomahawks, nairs into like just conversions you wouldn't even think of.
No, or juggles like that. Ugh.
I think that's also something with Dan, you know?
Yeah,
Mario,
you make a good point with that, though.
Right, like Mario obviously is the entry-level character, like he is meant to be the neutral character, but to be able to use them in such a way that is so dominating right now is insane. So props to both these players right now. But going back to the game itself, Dan in a very good position with 3 stocks, unfortunately off stage, so he's going to lose that one.
I didn't interrupt you there. I just knew what would happen. I need to sleep. Oh, he's fine. Fire Emblem jumps.
Oh, I thought he was going to flood there.
Oh, yeah, you thought he was going to activate Flight of Ike.
Flood Ike. All right, here comes the up air. Juggles, not able to kick it.
Not yet. Close, though. Flight of Ike activated.
What a crazy landing, though. That actually saved him from like doing any more potential damage, but...
This flight IKE, landing in Town and City.
Oh, LeBron James coming in.
Oh, yeah. The dunk.
And Dan is now 2-1. This is going to be Ravenking potential final game. This is all or nothing now. Tournament game is now on the line. Has to win 2 more to reset the grand finals. Has to win 5 more to win the entire thing. Final destination?
Hey, it's the final place. This is the last one. This set's already over. I have full confidence in Ravenking, but I'm going with the fates on this one.
All right, let's get into this game. Number 4, Dan up 2-1 going into FD as Ravenking's counter pick.
Ravenking knows something we don't. I know he doesn't want to get juggled, so he's probably not going to go to Battlefield or Smashville. Not Smashville, Battlefield or Yoshi's.
All right, Ravenking actually off to a really good start here. Fairly even, but Ravenking keeping this advantage, keeping the stage control away from Dan.
I like that spacing on back air. I can get behind that. No pun intended.
I do like how Dan is implementing this nair off of these up air strings because it either before when he was using platforms.
That was a weird angle.
Yeah. Before he was using the platforms with the nair to extend his combos, but now it's just solely to get Ravenking off the stage and to have the stage control back.
Flight of Ike was delayed a little bit, as most flights are these days.
All right.
Oh,
Dan.
I was waiting for it. I knew.
Wow, actually took the stock. DI questionable.
Yeah, Ryan King very careful with the spacing. Oh, Dan thought he was going to punish that, but little did he know that Ravenking was 3 steps ahead.
He did 3 F smashes there, and the last one actually hit. What a play!
Hey, do it till it works. If at first you don't succeed, F smash, F smash again.
Try again. Yep.
That's what Luciana does.
All right, gets it down and up air, easy 33%, and now we're gonna pretty much go into an even game here.
Yep, this is the nair neutral. And not to discredit Ravenking or anything, like if you're gonna play Ike at this level, yeah, you got nair, but you gotta be smart about it.
Exactly.
You can't just go around throwing out nair like you know what's up, because I'm keeping it real to Chief. You don't.
I will say, to kind of like differentiate Ravenking's Ike from any other Ike, is that
it's good.
It's good. The fact, like yes, but more words. So
yeah, right.
So yes, obviously, if you were to look back at this set or any other set of Ravenkings, he uses nair a lot, okay? But it's the fact of when he uses it and why he's using it. The fact that he knows, like, okay, here it's going to be safe. Here, this is something that can convert into a stock. He's not constantly going for an airs. He likes to use it a lot as well to go for tomahawks. He likes to use it to like just straight up play the mind game.
Oh, that flood I think saved him, but then it was the end. You wanna know my favorite nair from Ravenking? The nair that comes after the nair. Like you nair, then they go up, and you could get it confirmed, but then you nair again, and then they're dead because at that point they're at a percent where they actually just die. So, shoutouts to Ravenking's nair.
All right, let's emphasize the situation a little bit here. This is Ravenking's tournament stock right now. Super Dan winner's side of Grand Finals, trying to almost clutched out the whole tournament, getting a JV1 or JV2. Yeah, JV2. Right? If it was just one stock. Whatever. Right, it's back again.
I'm just counting the nairs, man.
Can we get a nair counter on screen? Thank you.
And again, no, that's not to discredit Ravenking at all. He's smart with all.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
I like that.
All right. I like the roll away because if you were to roll in, that would have been a loss.
You never see that coming.
All right, here comes Clutch King coming back in again.
You'll see that Ryan King's eyes are too fast. Ryan King's mind is too fast for eyes.
Oh man, this is totally footsies. Whoever gets this hit. Oh my god, he didn't land the back air. Are you serious? No.
What a way to end it.
If that back air landed, game 5, I think he could have reset it too. But unfortunately, that little bit is going to